All right, so the saga ends with me losing the guy. I ended up jumping on a train. I didn't hear him right, and I jumped on a train. You know, the thing about New Jersey transit is it's really confusing. I'm used to New York subways, and New York subways are like that train's going that way, that train's going that way. You get the C, the A, the 1, 2, 3 train, whatever it is. Here it's like you run into a train, you're thinking it's the train that you need, and it's not. So I left the guy in where we were. I'm heading back down south now. It was an interesting day, you know. The guy's very. This guy's very like fast and very like you know. You gotta do it this way. You gotta do it this way. He knows the ropes of I wish I could interview him, you know, on here, explain what he does. That would be really cool. But that's not something I'm gonna do, or even ask him because I don't want to think I'm gonna have him in trouble or something. You know. So I'm not gonna mention his name or nothing about him. But it was just another one of those experiences that I check out. And I'd known some people that panhandled, and I know some people that did that kind of stuff, but I never really I wasn't really into like finding out how they did it and why he did it, and how this guy says he makes some money doing this, and what he's doing, he's riding trains and he's going to different spots and he's talking to people. He looks at people and he knows what they look like and the ones that will give him money, and it's a whole interesting concept of how to like not work and just skim through society, just kind of like taking a little bit here and a little bit there, and not taking because while his stories are meant to enact a response from the person, depending on how they are. He looks at the person and he'll know that that's not going to work with them, but it's going to work with them. He's got a very keen sense of knowing people and how they move and how they act, and from there taking it to the level he wants to take it. Can't explain it any more than that. It's an art form, honestly. It's the art of panhandling, to be able to avoid having to do a 9 to 5 and sit at a desk. And this guy's been in lockup and he's in jail, and it's not easy to get. I know very well it's not easy to get a job after that. The jobs are scarce and you have to really play the game and you have to really like be what they want you to be. So it's not the same trying to look for a job and you have no criminal record. So did I take a chance of going taking a ride with somebody that I just met? I've known him for a while actually. I've known him for a while, but like really really talked to him the last couple of nights, and I was like, what? Let me fuck it. I'll take a ride with you. See how it is. See how it goes. Like I said, I don't fear death right now. I don't fear much of anything anymore. My level of fear is diminished because of the fact that I really don't care, honestly. Will I put myself in a situation where I'm going to get shot or hurt? No, of course not. If I can avoid it, I will avoid it. But I'm not going to check something out and look at something and try to like understand, and then try to like put it in such a way that maybe you'll understand it. These people panhandling, they're not any different than the people you send money to. The only difference is that instead of the money going through a myriad of like administrative costs, and again, you donate $10, only $1 goes to that person. The rest is all administrative costs. This way, the guy you give the guy $10 and the guy uses it, man. He uses it to survive. In these very like harsh streets, in this harsh environment where everywhere you look, someone's trying to take money from you or forcing you into a job that you don't want to do, just so you can pay for the things that you see everybody else has and you don't. It's sad, but it is the reality we face. The only reason this guy has to do this and everybody else that has to make money do this is because of money. Because money really is the root of all evil. It's the root of everything that goes wrong with this society. People are looking at this and they're going, I can't believe it. He's somehow justifying somebody, taking money from somebody. This guy didn't take money from anybody. He doesn't. If he backs off, he's not. If he can move you somehow to give him some money, because the situation. Just know that, before you judge the guy, just know that this guy's doing it. Just because this guy's doing it means that he can't function in normal society. He can't function the way you want him to function. He won't go to a McDonald's job and stay there, work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, just to be able to, afford rent and that. He does this, and he says that he makes more money doing this than if he worked at one of those, $15 an hour jobs. And he's not hurting anybody. It's not. I didn't see him. He didn't ever threaten me. I went through some areas that I have to, but I'm from New York, so these areas don't bother me really. But there is something about this that clearly fast bullet train, man. Doesn't enter train. There's something about this that clearly shows how money controls every aspect of our society, from rich to poor. Richer or the wealthy are slaves to it, and the slaves to those parasites that force them into creating wealth and then poverty. So hold on. All right, bye.